Hello and welcome. Some times ago I recorded my playthrough of the scenario Mycale from the Hoplite warfare in the Greco-Persian age 54th century BC. And I noticed that this battle wasn't much balanced and it was definitely one-sided. So it's been a while and I decided to return to this battle, but I wanted to try something else. I wanted to make this battle a bit more balanced and then a bit more interesting. So, today I'm going to play this scenario and I changed some things. We will see if it will help to make this battle a bit less one-sided. So, what are the changes that I made? First of all, I'm going to use a locked shield wall rule. Second, I decided to remove Spartans completely. Well, as you probably remember, there wasn't much use of them in the previous video. They weren't even fighting, and Greeks, I mean Athenians, did all the job. And today I decided to get out of Spartans completely. So let's assume that that it took them too much time to reach the battlefield, so Athenians and their allies had to take care of Persians by themselves. So I wonder if this will give Persians a bigger chance to fight at evenly with Greeks. We will see. So all these medium infantry units are with a locked shield wall. I haven't enough counters to mark all of them with it, but let's assume they all have it. And how it works, and every time these units are attacked by the enemy, they get -2 modifier for enemy die roll in the shock resolution table. So we will see if this works. And let's start the battle, so I can zoom in. And we are starting, of course, with Athenians, since Greeks are moving first because they have initiative. So let's roll for all these hoplites to see how they are moving. And I made one mistake in my previous video. This Greek light infantry unit has the same color as all these hoplites. So it is activated in the same time as them, not as all the other light infantry units. So let's start here. We got 3, so they are trotting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, 6, they are trotting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, they are trotting. 1, 2, 3, 4. They are running. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now, first of all, we need to mark them as run, and then they have to undergo troop quality check. 3, they passed. Now them, 0, they are walking. 1, 2, 3, too bad. And them, 5, they are trotting. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's all for movement. We can now resolve our attacks. First, this phalanx attacks these 2 units, and first of all, let's mark them. No, 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 and no, and yes, 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 and yes. Okay, we are starting battle here. They don't have to undergo, we can remove this trot as well. So now they have to undergo troop quality checks. Passed, and 6, they have 4, so they get 2 cohesion hits. So now we have hoplites attacking medium infantry. So the attacker is superior and the column is 9. I need to roll for the commander. 4, he's fine. So we got a column of 9 and we got 3 because we have commander and -2 because of the locket shield wall. So it is 9 and we got +1. 6. 6 in the column of 9, this is 2, 3, so this is 2, 6. This is 2, 6 because attacker is superior. So they suffer 2 hits and they suffer 6 hits. And because we have a hoplite phalanx, they can choose how to deploy these cohesion hits. So I will give 4 here and 2 here. So they will both have 4 and because of that they are rotated. Oh, it's not starting nice. They are both rotated. Now let's make a rolls for these archers. 6, they failed, so they get one cohesion hit. And now here 7, 4 cohesion hits, so they are also rotated. And they are making an advance, and these archers can fire at them. Wow, 9! No! This is missile low. Okay. So, there goes my balance. Now here. They are trotting, so we can remove this. And they have to make troop quality 2. They made it. So now, we have hoplites attacking medium infantry. So column 9, attacker is superior, and they are in the locket shield wall. So we get -2 for die roll. Wow, 9. 9 minus 2 is 7. 7 in the 9, it is 2, 3. And since attacker is superior, this is 2, 6. So they are rotated because they get 6. 1, 2. They got 2. They enter this hex and these archers are firing. So this is a miss. Now this combat. So troop quality for them, they passed. And the same situation as before, with -2 for the locket shield wall. No, 7. 7 in the column of 9, this is 2, 3, so it's 2, 6. 2, and they have 6, so they are rotating. And these archers have to undergo troop quality check, 6, so they are also rotating. They are moving here, and these archers are firing. 5 plus 1, this is 6, so they suffer 1 cohesion point. Now, here, they are running, so they get +2 for combat and -2 for locket shield wall, but first we will have to make a roll for them. 8, so they got 3 cohesion hits. And now column of 9, +2 for the run, -2 for locket shield wall, and 2. So it is 2. It is 2, 2. So it is 2, 4. So they get 4, so now they have 7, so they are rotated. They suffer 2 and enter this hex. Oh, and I forgot to move them, sorry. Like I said before, I tend to forget that they are part of the same group as all these hoplites. So these archers are firing at them. 4 plus 1, 5, this is 1 hit. so they get 1 cohesion point. And the last combat, they are trotting, so let's make a roll. 5, and they have 5, so they passed, and roll with -2 because of the shield wall. 3 minus 2 is 1. 1 in the column of 9 is 3, 2. So it's 3, 4. So they get 3. They get 4. And these Persians must undergo a roll because the number of the cohesion points is 1 less than their troop quality. No! They are routing. 1, 2. And here goes all my brilliant idea for making this battle a bit more balanced. They are pursuing, and now these 2 archers are firing. First them, hit, hit. So 2 hits, they have 5. So they are routed as well. 1, 2. At last some revenge. Okay, and that's all when it comes to the Hoplite's activation. We can place all the remaining counters into the cup. Remember that Greeks have 1 less activation marker because they don't have Spartans. Persian Marines. Persian Marines are here, and how can I use them? They are all routing, so I think that I will simply move them like that to cover this flank. Hoping it will be enough. So that's all for Marines. Athenian momentum. Okay, so let's remember that all these hoplites were moving, and now I want to activate my hoplites again. I need 3 or less. I got 6, so no momentum for Greeks. Now this is Persian momentum. Okay, so what can I do? I wonder if I should try to activate my medium infantry and try to rally as many of these units as possible, risking that I will lose them, or try to activate my archers and spray my arrows on these hoplites. Both actions are tempting, but I will try to rally my medium infantry. Commander is here, so he has 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They are out of range, and they are out of range, so they cannot be routed, and other ones can be. So them 6, and there is 5, so they are eliminated. Now them 8, they are also eliminated. Now them 7, say goodbye, and they 6, good night for you as well. Now this concludes my rallying attempts. So what I'm going to do next? I still have some options. First, I am moving here, and they get no, they get must. They are moving here, so no and must. They are changing their facing by 1, 2, 3, 4, and they want to change their facing as well because enemy is coming. Let's see if they can. 6, and they have 5, so they can do it, but they suffer 1 cohesion point. So no and must, And now let's mark all the other units with locked shield wall. It doesn't help much actually, but they are staying. The unit is losing this shield wall right when it starts to make any movement. So my attacks. I am trying to attack them. 7, they passed, they failed, so they are eliminated. Now here they don't have to make a check, they have to. 8, they failed, so they suffer 2 cohesion hits. And now we have medium infantry attacking light infantry, so no one is superior. Column is 9. Oh, and the roll is 9. This is 2, 4. So they suffer 2 hits and they suffer 4 hits. So they are routed. And they can move here. Now they have to undergo check. 0, they passed. Now we have to check for the commander. 9, he's fine. And let's resolve combat. We get medium infantry attacking hoplites, so this is a column of 4, and we got +3 because of the commander. Wow, 8 plus 3 it is 11. In the column of 4 it is 1, 2. So attacker suffers 1 cohesion hit, defender suffers 2. Not bad, not bad. 1, and they have 2, so they have 6. And they are not hoplite phalanx, so I believe they have to route normally, or not? Yes, that was my mistake in the previous game. Hoplites that are not hoplite phalanx must route normally. So they route. And I am making my progress here. So that's all. And let's remember that these guys moved. Next activation, Persian medium infantry. So it would be their second activation. And are they going to make use of it? Of course. So they get 1 cohesion hit because of moving again. 1 and 2. They are changing their facing being adjacent to the enemy, so they need to make a roll. 6, so they get 1 cohesion point. And they have must, no, must, and must. And here they are simply attacking. So must and must. And finally, my commander, he might still try to route some of these units. These 2, they are now in his range, so let's roll for them. 3, he made it. And 6, and they suffer 3 cohesion hits, but they are rallied. And now them, 7, so they are eliminated. Okay, so that's all. And now they are attacking here, so let's make test for the defender. 5, they are eliminated. And now here, I don't have to, they have to. 1, they passed. So Medium infantry versus hoplites. This no one is superior. Column is 5, but we are attacking from the flank, so we are superior. Despite the fact we have a column of 4, so defender losses will be doubled. 7 in the column of 4 is 2-2, so it's 2-4. So they get 2, so now they have 5, and they get 4. So they lost their advance, and now they have 5, so they are routed. 1, 2, and now here they don't have to shock to make a check. They have to 8, and they failed completely. They get 2, so they have now 5. And now let's roll for the Persian commander. He's alive. So we have Persians attacking from the flank, so the same situation as previously. We have column of 4, and we have +3 for the commander, and defender losses are doubled. Wow, 12. 12 in the column of 4. This is 1, 2, so it's 1, 4. So they suffer 1 hit. And they suffer 4 hits. And they had already 5, so they are routed. 1, 2. And they are moving here. So these guys want to change their facing. I forgot about it here, and that was the result of this loss. So they want to change their facing. 3, they can. Okay, so that's all for this activation. That was pretty good. It looks like Persians are finally getting somewhere. Greek light infantry. Okay, so their commander is here. He has all of them in his range. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. Commander goes here, and now they are attacking these guys, so they have to make a check. 7, they are eliminated. And they are moving here, so these archers are firing at them. They have -1 because they are firing at light infantry. So 2 hits and no hit. So they take 2 hits. And now here they have to make a troop quality check. 1, they passed, and now they are attacked by light infantry. So we have light infantry attacking medium infantry. The column is 5, and they have numerical superiority and positional superiority. So because of 3 units more, the column was 5. Yes. So I have to make 6 rolls, 6 shifts. So the column is 11, and because of the positional superiority, defender losses are doubled. Oh wow! 0 in the column of 11 is 2-2, 2-1, so it will be 2-2. So they suffer 1 hit. They suffer 1 hit. And they suffer 2 hits. So it is 3. So all of them are engaged. Huh. Amazing. These Persians finally know how to fight. So maybe it wasn't a bad idea to play this scenario again. So this counter goes away, and finally we have Persian archers. Okay. So our archers. they are firing here, so miss. No, it was 7, but we have -1 for firing at light infantry, so it was hit. They are firing 2, 1 hit, so it's 4. They are firing here 7, but this is a miss. They are firing here, a miss, and they are firing here, a miss. That's bad. Now for the rallying. Their commander is here, and the rotated archers are here and here. He has them in the range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, they are in the range. So let's try to rally them. 0. I made it. Now let's check for the losses. 3. So they have 2. So they are rallied with 2 cohesion hits. And now for them. 3. No, they are not they are not rallied, but they are not destroyed either. They are not shock capable units, so they don't have and they cannot attack in the shock combat. So this concludes all the activations, and now let's go to the last phase, which is route, remove, replace, and reload. First we have to route, and who is going to route? They are routing 1, 2. And they can stop routing and when they reach their camp. This is good. Now they 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They are routing. Next, remove all rallied and moved markers. Okay, done. Replace the killed commanders. No one is killed. Reload. They cannot reload because they are adjacent to the enemy unit. So now let's count the road points for this stage of the battle. As for Greeks, 11. And as for Persians, 5, 10, 15, 20, and 28. Still many. 20. But I think even so, Persians are doing slightly better than they did in the previous game. We will see if this if they will manage to do something else, but I think they are in the better situation than in the previous combat. So who knows? Maybe they will have a chance to win. We will check it out in the next turn. So let's start. Let's make a roll for initiative, and Greeks have initiative of 3 and Persians have initiative of where he is. Where is their commander? Where is Persian leader? Oh, here he is. 3. So the same for Greeks, 2, and for Persians 7. So Persians have can activate their forces first. This is a good idea, and I'm going to activate Persian medium infantry. Well, they are the strongest units Persians have to make sense to use it. So their commander is here. Can he rout anyone? I mean rally. I think no. There are no medium infantry units that need to be rallied, so we can start moving. First I will let's check for his command range, because now it might be important. He has 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they can be activated and moved towards the enemy. So 1, 2, 3, sorry, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and now they want to change their facing. So let's make a roll. 8, they failed, so they can, but they have to spend to get 1 cohesion hit. Oh, this is bad. Okay. They are going to attack here, so they will have to. They have no they have must, they have must, they have must, and now I think I forgot to place engaged marker here as well. Since they are all engaged in this combat. And as for them, I will move them. They are out of command, so they can only move. They cannot move on the hex adjacent to the enemy. So that's all when it comes to my Locket Shield tactics. And I think that's all. Oh no, there's not all. I have them. And I wonder if I should use them or I should rather let them rest. I think I should let them rest so they get -2 cohesion hits. So let's resolve combats. Start here. They don't have to take a check, and they have to. They passed. So medium infantry attacking light infantry. So no one is superior, and the column is 9. Oh, it is 6. 6 in the column of 9 is 2, 3. So attacker takes 2, defender takes 3. So they take 2, and they take 3, so they are routed. 1, 2, and we need to make a roll for them. 8. Oh, they take 2 cohesion hits, and they move here. Now, here we have to make troop quality checks for both. First for Persians, 7, and they have 5, so they need to take 2 cohesion hits. They have 2, so it will be 4, so they are still able to make their attack. And now for Greeks, 1, they passed. So we have medium infantry attacking hoplites. No one is superior, column is 4, and we got +3 for army commander. Wow! It is more than 10 in the column of 4. This is 1, 2. So attacker takes 1, so they have 5, and the defender takes 2, so they have 4. And now they have 4, so they are fine, and they have 5 while they are 5, so they have to rout. 1, 2. Okay, and now them. They are fighting against all these units here, so I think they are doomed to fall, because we have 4 light infantry, 4 light infantry against 1 medium infantry. And now medium infantry is attacking, so we have a column of 9, but there are 3 more enemy units. So we have to shift column by 6, so it will be column of 3. 4, and defender is superior because he attacks from 4 different directions, so we have to triple the attacker's losses. So it's 4 in the column of 2, it is 4, 2, so it will be 12, 2. So they are eliminated because they cannot retreat. And Greeks must suffer 2 cohesion hits. 1 and 1. And they are not engaged. Okay. So that's all for the for that activation. Yes, that's all. We can take all the other activation markers and put them into the cup. And now Let's shuffle them and let's draw. This is Greek light infantry. Okay. Their commander is here, so 4 hexes range. 1, 2, 3, 4. They are all in his range. Okay, good. Now, they are rotated, so he can try to rally them. He has 1, so 5. And there they have 6, so they are not destroyed, but they are not rallied either. And now, 1, 2, 3, 4. And they want to change their facing. 6, they failed, so they have to take 1 cohesion hit. Okay, now 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They haven't enough points because crossing through the stream costs 1 cohesion hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. They rest and 1, 2. Commander moves like that. They are both hoplites, I believe. Yes. Yes, they are hoplites. So that's all for the light infantry. Now let's resolve this attack. There is only 1 attack for light infantry. So they must take troop quality. 8 minus 5 is 3, so they had 3. So they are rotated. 1, 2. Rotated. And now let's make a roll for them. 4. And they had 4, so they are fine. So this unit enters that hex. And these archers are firing at them. 3, a hit, and 1 hit. So 2 hits. Okay, that's all for that activation. Let's draw another activation marker. These are Persian Marines. Okay, they are here, and now I kept them in case I will need them to counterattack against upcoming Greeks from this breach here. But now looks like Persians somehow managed to get Greeks out of here. I think I will move them like that, and them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, or maybe not because they are rotated. So let them have a way to out. So they will take positions like that. So that's all for Marines. Let's draw another activation marker. This is Persian Momentum. Okay, I would like to activate Persian Archers now, but well, Army Commander is here and Persian Archers are here, so he has a Commander in range, so I need to get 3 or less to activate them. Oh, I got 9, so no way. Goodbye to Momentum. Next marker, Athenian Momentum. So Athenian commander tries to activate his hoplites. Same situation as before. Looks like Momentum isn't liking as much. So next, this is our Greek Athenians. Okay, so he has a range of 6, so he wants to try to rally these 2 hoplites. First them, 8. So they are eliminated. And now them 2, they are rallied. And now let's check for the number of cohesion points. 3, so they get 2. Not bad. Okay, this is light infantry, right? Yes. So, remaining hoplites. They have 4 cohesion hits, so they want to get back 2. And now, they are adjacent to the enemy units, so they will have to attack and must, and must. Okay, so that's all for our hoplites. Let's go. First, here, attacker must take his check first. They passed, and now defender 2, they also passed. So that's good. We can resolve attack. And now we have a hoplite phalanx attacking light infantry archers who are non-shock capable unit. This is pretty important because of that attackers' losses are halved. So hoplites versus light infantry, attacker is superior, column is 10, and we have numerical superiority, so the column is 12. First roll for the commander. He is alive, and now combat 7. We got 7 plus 3 because of the commander, so it's 10. In the column of 12 it is 0, 5. So they get 5 cohesion hits. Oh, sorry, not them. So they are in fact they take 10 cohesion hits because they hoplites are attacker superior. So they are routed. Let's mark them. And they take no cohesion hits and they make pursuit. Now here. First roll for Greeks. They passed. And now for Persians. They failed and they get 7 and this is 3, so they are routed instantly. 1, 2. And they routed through these marines, so let's make a roll for them. They passed, so they take 1 cohesion hit. And these hoplites are moving here, so that's all for hoplites. And we have one more activation marker, and these are Persian archers. Okay, or rather what remains of Persian archers. Well, here they are doing quite well, not here. So, their commander will try to rally some of his troops. He's here, and let's check. This is medium infantry, this is medium infantry, these are archers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are above in his range, and them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 hex is not enough. Okay, so them. Oh, 8. So they are eliminated. And them 6. Oh, so they are done as well. Okay, so now let's do archer's job. They are firing here at these hoplites. Miss. They are firing here. This is 3 minus 1, it is 4, so they hit. They are firing at them. 5 minus 1, it is hit. They are firing here. 7, it is a miss. They are changing. They're facing and they move. Okay, so that's all for Persian archers. And it was the last activation of this phase of this turn. So now let's check for the road, remove or replace and reload phase. So first road. They are routing 1, 2, 3, 4. They are in the camp, so they don't have to route. And they are also routing 1, 2, 3, 4. Now they are routing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's all for the road. Next, remove rallied and moved. We remove rallied and no moved counters, no moved counters. We have no killed commanders, and anyone can reload. No, and no one have to reload. So let's count points. One Greek unit was eliminated, so Greeks get 6 points. So they had 11 and now they will have 17. And for Persians, they get 13. It was 28, so now it is 38, 41. Okay, looks like our Persians are very close to their road points edge, because they need 45 and they have 41, while the Greeks have only 17. But well, the situation still might change, especially if we'll continue with turn 3. And I am willing to continue, because you can tell just by looking at the board that the situation is definitely more interesting than before. I mean, Greeks are in advantage, yes, by all means, but even so, I think that Persians are doing definitely better than before. So let's carry on with initiative, and Greeks 9, Persians 6. Actually, I thought at first it is 9 and we will get a draw, but no, it is a 6, so Greeks have initiative and they can activate their forces first. I think I will activate my hoplites, and now they are going to attack, so I need to give them must and them must and must. They are going to attack here, so also must and must. They somehow relaxed, so 1, 2, 3. Archers are firing. They missed, so shock no, shock must, and them 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's all. This is light infantry. So that's all when it comes to the Greeks activation. Let's go to the combat. First, here, this phalanx attacks these 2 units, so they must all take checks. First for Greeks, they passed, so now, oh sorry, I put it too far away, and now for them, they passed, and they passed. Okay, so they are all fine. We can now resolve attack. We have phalanx versus marines and medium infantry, so it's medium infantry. So we will check for medium infantry, and this the attacker is superior. Column is 9. Oh, and commanders. I forgot to roll for commanders. For the Greek commander and for Persian commander, both are alive. So column is 9 and attacker is superior. We got +3 for army commander and -1 for formation leader. So this is 9 and +2. It is 9 in the column of 9, 2, 4. So it's 2, 8 because of attacker's superiority. So each of them must take 4 hits. Oh no, sorry, I am phalanx. And when I am phalanx, I can distribute hits as I like. So I give them 3. So they have 5. And I will give them 5. So they take 5. So both are rotated, and they need to take 2. So they have 4. And because of that, Persian units are rotated. and I enter that hex. Now here, Greeks 7. Oh, I think they failed. Yes, they failed. So they must take one cohesion hit and they cannot attack. So this attack is not made. And now here, Greeks. Oh, they are so unlucky. They take one cohesion hit and the attack is not launched. Okay, so that's all for Athenians. Let's put all the other markers into the cup and we'll be drawing them normally. Athenian momentum, ha, fantastic. So I can try to activate Athenians, and they have 6, so I can activate light infantry or him, but I have to decide first. So let me make one. Let me mark them moved because they moved. So which one of this group I want to activate, light infantry or archers? I think I will activate light infantry, light infantry or hoplites. I will try to activate hoplites, but I need to make a roll. Oh, no momentum. Sorry, dudes. Persian archers next. So their commander is here. He has a range of 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He hasn't any of the routing archer in his range. No, he hasn't. So he might command his archers to fire at the enemy. And that's what they are going to do. They are firing at these hoplites. Missed, and they get missile low. They are firing at these hoplites. 0. This means 2 hits. So they get 5, so they are routed. They are firing at this light infantry. 7, but -1 for firing at my light infantry, so this is a hit. They are firing at this light infantry. 6, -1, this is a hit. They are firing at them as well. 0, this is a hit, and they are routed. 1, 2. And now 1, 2, 3. They are firing at them. Miss, and they haven't anyone in range. So that's all for archers. Persia Marines. Commander is, where is commander of the Marines? Here. So let's see, he has a range of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So all Marines are in range. And now he will try to rally this unit with him. 7, he failed. And they have 5, so they are eliminated. Let me check. These are all medium infantry. And now the other Marines. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they must know. They must. And they must. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. Or maybe not, sorry. I will move them. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So they must know, and they must. So that's all for this combat. So let's check for all these attacks. They don't have to make a troop quality check, and they have to 4, and they have 6, so they passed. Now Greeks 0, they passed as well. We have light infantry attacking hoplites. Sounds like a suicide. Well, yes, attacker is superior, and column is 2. But we have 2 units attacking 1 unit, so the column will be 4. But still, attacker is superior. I mean, defender is superior. Oh, it's 1 in 4. This is 3, 2. So attacker suffers 9, defenders takes 2. So 9 means that all these, both of these units are rotated, and they take 2. So they are also rotated. Ha, that's interesting situation. And to check who is going to rotate, we will have to check. So they took 2 and they have 5. So now they have 7. And they took 9. This means that they have 4 and they have 5. So now they have 6. So we have to count the number of cohesion hits that exceeds unit's troop quality. There is 1 here and 1 here, and 0 here, so there is 1 and 1 here. So there is a draw. Interesting situation. I believe that in such situation defender rotates, but let me check to make sure. If the differences are the same, defenders rotate. Yes, so these hoplites are rotating 1, 2, and they can reduce their cohesion hits by 1. So they won. Sounds it was pretty hard, but they managed to win. Okay, and now they are attacking this light infantry, and they are also light infantry, so they don't have to take checks, and they have to. 1, they passed. So light infantry versus light infantry with numerical superiority. So no one is superior, column is 7, and attacker has numerical superiority 9. 9 in the column of 7 is 2, 4, so it is... So, we have to go into the column of 9 from the column of 7 because of the numerical superiority. So this is 2, 4. So defender takes 2, so attacker takes 2, so each of them takes 1, and defender takes 4. They had 3, so they are rotated. 1, 2. They are rotated, and they make their pursuit. Okay, so that's all for Persian Marines. Now let's take another activation marker. This is Persian Momentum, and what Persians want to do. And let me think which group would be most beneficial for me to activate. It looks like my medium infantry or archers are the best options, so I will try to activate medium infantry. I need to get 3. My commander is here, so he will try to get momentum for himself, and he failed. So no momentum for you dudes. What is next? Persia medium infantry. Okay, good. So he's here, and he has a range of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they are in range. They are not. And all the others are in range. So he will try to rally. First the unit with himself. 3. He made it. So let's check. 7, so they get 4 cohesion hits, but even so they are rallied. Now this infantry next to him, 9, they are done. Now them. 2, they are rallied, and let's see, 1 cohesion hit only, pretty good. They are archers, and that's all. That's all when it comes to the medium infantry road. So now these units. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And they are simply moving like that. So they no, must, must. Okay, so that's all. They don't have to take check, and these Greeks have to, and they are eliminated. So they can take this hex. Now they are attacking. Light infantry, oh, have 5, and this is 9, so they take 4 cohesion hits. Oh, this sounds bad. So, medium infantry versus light infantry. So the column is 9, no one is superior, and the roll is 1. 1 in the column of 9, this is 3, 2. So attacker takes 3, defender takes 2. They take 3, and they take 2, so they are routed. 1, 2, and because of that, this unit is eliminated. And they take the hex. Okay, so that's all for medium infantry. Yes, that's all. And one last activation. Greek light infantry. Okay, they are in the not very good situation because a couple of light infantry units are routed. So he will try to rally them, but he has only 1, so it won't be easy. Let's start here. And they have 6, so they are eliminated. Now here, 0. Wow, he made it. So let's see how many cohesion points. 1, only 1. That's good. They are back to action. Now them. 7. Oh no, they are hoplites, so I can't rally them. Okay, my mistake. And now, light infantry. What light infantry can do? They are moving here. They are changing their facing, and do they want to launch their attack somewhere here or not? They have 2 only, so no, I will let them rest for a while. Now them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are going to attack here, so they get no, and they have yes, and they are going to attack here, so no and must. They were attacking here, so they take no and they take must, and that's all for Greek light infantry. Okay, so let's resolve these attacks. First here, they have no and they must, so they passed. Light infantry versus light infantry, so this is a column of 9 and 7. In the column of 9, this is 2, 3. So attacker takes 2 and defender takes 3, so they are routed. 1, 2. And I am entering this hex. Now they are attacking here, so they don't have to take check, and they have to. 1, they passed. So light infantry attacking medium infantry. No one is superior. Column is 5. 8 in the column of 5. This is 2, 2. So each side takes 2 cohesion hits. 2. And they take 2, so they have 5. So they have to take a roll to see 7. They failed, so they are routed. 1, 2. And they enter this hex. Now they don't have to take check, and they have to 0. They passed. So light infantry versus light infantry. Let's roll for the commander. He's alive. So let's make a roll. It is just 2. And it was column of 7 with -1 for the, with +1 for the commander, so it's 3 in the column of 7. This is 2, 2. So they have 1, so they are routed. 1, 2, 3. they take 2, they take this hex, oh sorry, that hex, and I have to make a roll for these archers. 4, they are fine, they take only 1 cohesion hit. Alright, so that's all when it comes to the to the light infantry. Yes, that's all. And this concludes that activation. Okay, so time for the road remove, replace and reload phase. First, we need to make a road movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they have to take check. They are also rotated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are in the camp, so they don't have to rotate. They are rallied, and here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah no, 4. These are just hoplites. And them 1, 2, 3, 4. As for these archers, 1 hit. Okay, that's all for the routing. Next we have to remove rallied and replaced and moved markers. So these are out. And next replace killed commanders, no one was killed, and reload missiles, they can reload. Now withdrawal phase. So let's calculate the number of road points. Persians lost 10 points, so they got 51 points, and the Greeks lost 18 points, so now they have 36 points. So Persians lost. After 3 turns there are 51 versus 36. So again Greeks are winning, but you can tell that the battle took a bit different turn, and it was, I think, a bit more balanced. So I think this can be an option. If you want to play this battle again, just like me, and make it more balanced, you can do these changes. So remove Spartans from the game and give Persians locked shield wall. Actually, this locked shield wall worked. I wonder if it made any change. I think it might affect a number of cohesion hits that Greek took at the beginning of the game, because when they attacked these Persians, they rotated all these infantry units, but they probably took more cohesion hits than they would take if they would attack without this shield wall. So maybe it is not a bad idea to use this shield wall anyway. And well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching and see you next time.